Consider supporting the Sci-Fi Collective on Patreon from only $1 a month. Link below in the description. Hello, I'm Wayne and welcome to the Sci-Fi Collective. Now, everybody knows that we love Star Trek here at the Sci-Fi Collective, and we have just heard of the rumblings of Star Trek 4 coming into production at some point soon. Obviously, we're talking the Kelvin Timeline. I know Star Trek 4 was a long time ago, but still, in a recent interview that Karl Urban had done with Joe Blow, he was questioned about Star Trek 4 and about whether he would ever play Dr. McCoy again. He did insist that it was more of a question for Paramount. However, he did say that he loved working on the Star Trek movies and that the cast were family at this point. So obviously he's got good memories of working for Star Trek, but he said that he is pretty confident that within hopefully the next year that we'll be back on the set. So, and to be honest, if Karl is getting that sort of impression, I'm assuming that it's a pretty safe bet that the production for Star Trek 4 would probably be on its way to getting on the way, because obviously with the announcement of Quentin Tarantino being up for developing a new Star Trek movie, not sure where the actual movie will end up going. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see what Quentin Tarantino would bring to the Star Trek world, because to be honest, it's quite exciting. It's quite exciting for me. But to hear those rumblings from Karl Urban that they're getting ready to go back on set, for me personally, I enjoy the Kelvin Timeline movies. I know we love the Prime Timeline, and it's all down to preference. I think that the Kelvin movies are brilliant action films. I think that they do have a place within the Star Trek fandom, and they are something aside from the traditional Trek that can just be enjoyed. And now that we're having those time periods filled with wonderful series like Discovery, I think that they're going to be a welcomed thing. It's not as if that is the only Trek that we're getting. So for me personally, I think that that's good news that there's going to be another Star Trek movie in production soon, and also it just means that Paramount continues to believe in the franchise. So it's a win-win, and I personally think that Karl Urban is a pretty reliable source. So that is it for this video. If you would like to see where the Kelvin Timeline would go, or if you even if you can't stand the idea of another Kelvin Timeline film, let us know in the comments section below. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.